For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imagination, and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. God will never change your mind, your life. He will only change your mind to change your life. Let me repeat that one. God will never change your life. He will only change your mind to change your life. Therefore, your mind becomes the epicenter of your life. So the real and permanent change that will ever happen in your life is when your mind changes. Every man is a product of his mind. That's why the biggest failure and success of your life is not determined by God or Satan. It begins with you before others are involved. So God or Satan, or let me even say people, will always respond to your mind. The people of Israel, look at this. This example will help you. The people of Israel, because of their unbelief, they never saw Canaan. Not because they never saw the miracles of God, or God was not with them. No. This was because they had made up their mind not to believe. So when God was killing them in those 40 years, he was killing a mindset. So brothers and sisters, the battle between you and your life is not between you and Satan. The battle of life and faith is between you and your mind towards Satan. I'd like you to know Satan is a non-issue in our lives. He was defeated 2,000 years ago. We only need to enter into the reality of this. And the only way to enter into the reality of this is changing our mind. What makes Satan stronger and the challenges we are going through, it is the way we think and the way we handle things through our minds. That's why we need a spirited mind. Apostle Paul said, let this mind be in you, which was also with Christ. Which was also with Christ. The greatest question in your life at this season of life is, what is in your mind? Real transformation against your problems will always come when your mind changes. Ask yourself this question, and I know this has happened to some of us, many of us actually. Why do people go to the hospital while sick, but when they see others who are sicker than them, they normally get healed? This is because Satan wants you to believe in the lie that you are sick, and not in the reality that by the stripes of Jesus you are healed. So every problem in your life calls for a change of mind. Every problem in your life calls for a change of mind. And your mind has the ability to remove you from the facts to reality. Reality is what you are going, is not what you are going through. Please understand that reality is not what you are going through. Reality is who you are. You are not physical. You are spiritual, living in the physical. That means you can create what you want and destroy what you don't want. What you are in is not permanent. What you are in is not permanent. But the truth is that what you are in has nothing to do with who you are. Let me repeat that one. The truth is that what you are in, whether it's a challenge, whether it's a problem, whether it's a situation that I've refused to go, what you are in has nothing to do with the reality of who you are. That's why the greatest weapon Satan is using today is not fornication and witchcraft, though they are weapons that Satan is using mightily. But please get this: the greatest weapon Satan is using let me say, one of the greatest weapons that Satan uses is your mind. Because it is only through your mind he will program you to think in a certain way, confess in a certain way, and react in a certain way, and behave in a certain way. And the law of life says very well, if life will always open up to you based on how you talk, how you behave, and how you confess. And that's why you see even the people who are around us, they are in our lives based on how we think, how we talk, and how we behave, and also how we confess. So remove in your mind that the problem is Satan. The problem is you in the problem. Then Satan becomes innocent. So take time and look on ways to change your mind through reading, eating the word of God, through meditation and confession. And another one is prayer. So 3 things: eating the word of God, reading. It doesn't have to be necessarily the Bible. Also, it can be changed through books, reading, and prayer. Be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. If that happens, then your warfare will be effective.